So here we are again, a little nub video for you. I thought I'd try this time to maybe make the video where you could see everything. So I got a nub going here. It's my father. So what we're going to do is try to show you how to take care of it, how to hold it, when to put it down, when not to put it down. Basically just give you some tips on how to nub this thing. So we'll start by the grip. Backwards. You want to make sure you hold it so you can get it to your mouth easily enough and then be able to set it down quickly enough in case it does start burning. Such as it's doing to me right now for holding it that long. So you need to make sure you get the cherry hot when you get about a ½ inch down. You can see here there's about a ½ inch left. I got that cherry pretty smoking hot on there. The reason you do that is because if you don't, it's going to tunnel real bad. And tunneling means that the inside's going to burn faster than the outside, which not only makes your nub not complete, you'll just have a circle of band, but it also makes it not taste very well because you're not burning 80% of the flavor, because 80% of the flavor's in the wrapper. So we want to make sure to keep that wrapper going. We'll get a grip. And we keep that puppy going. You can see how it's burning. Hopefully you can see the wrapper as well. And then it starts burning your fingers a little. So you want to set her down. But put it in a situation where you can pick it up easily enough. Now, this ashtray is not my favorite for nubbing, but it works pretty darn good. These Ashtons work really good too. They have this lip here. Where you can set things down, grab it really easy, put it back down, and they're also made of ceramic, so nothing gets hurt. The wooden one seemed to work fine. I was double checking Dennis's. I was a little nervous with his legal one, wanted to make sure it wasn't getting burnt with my nubs. If you saw the Victor Sinclair video, you saw what a nub can do to a box of matches pretty quick. So that puppy's going good. And it got hot fast, so I set it back down. That's what I don't like about this particular ashtray, is that it can fall through those holes, and I got to take the top off, and that's kind of a pain. So it's going to be a little more difficult to pick up this time. I don't like knocking the ash off either. Now I'm not going to say I don't ever get burnt, because I do, but I never get blisters. I won't say never, but normally don't get blisters. Typically only if I didn't have a place to set it down or it snuck up on me. Snaking up can happen a lot, especially if you're not watching for the tunneling. Tunneling can pop a hole out the side of the bottom of the cherry, bottom of the nub, and just get you right on the thumb before you know it. So it didn't happen this way overnight either. It took some practice, it took some time, and you want to watch the sides. They don't always burn evenly. So you can see this side is a lot taller here than this side. So that's where you want to grab it. It gives you the most room. Keep it going good. And basically that's the trick of it. So as you keep going, obviously it burns kind of slow here because there's lots of tar, nicotine, whatnot. It all builds up towards the end. Always remember when you're smoking to blow through the cigar occasionally. It helps clear out some of the impurities. And this is the problem with torpedoes. The wrapper, since it's at an angle, will start sliding off. And it is a bear to get it back on, because you have to normally touch the cherry. And I always knock the ash off, unfortunately. So here we are, and about 4.5 minutes, we've gone from about a ½ inch down to a 1/4 of an inch. I'm getting, since I'm videotaping it, I'm not paying as much attention as I normally would. so it's not burning completely around the edge. But it's still going there. Sometimes I like to give them a little touch up when you got a little hanger like this. That way the flavor stays good when I do pick it up. I got a fan going, so sorry for that. And apparently I'm low on fluid too. So the reason I do that again is just to make sure I have some of the outer wrapper burning with it. And this one's getting hard to grab, so I'm gonna have to hold on a second, let her cool back down some. Have a nice drink. You'll probably need a drink when you're nubbing because it is a very full flavored smoke, and some of that will translate to your tongue. Really oily cigars can get really gummy. They're really hard to keep lit. My father is definitely one of those. Liga Privada is one of the oiliest cigars you'll have. Get another one in there. You can see here it's going pretty fast. There's not a whole lot left. I'm not sure how many more I'll get out of it, but since the cherry's so good on it, it's burning quite rapidly, as you can tell. Hotter you get the cherry, the more even it burns, the better it tastes towards the bottom. That's not the same with a fresh cigar. You want to burn it slow and keep the flame as cool as you can. That way you don't burn it too fast. But when you get to these nubs, it's kind of a different story. And that was probably my last grab. As you can see, there's hardly anything left of this puppy. And it'll probably burn itself all the way through. This little side over here might be a hanger. Let's see if I can't hold it long enough to touch it. We have cherry popping through the bottom here. It's hard to see because I can't tell what you guys are seeing at the moment. And that's the downfall to this ashtray. So I'm going to set her down there and fix my ashtray real quick. Definitely getting hard to hold. This video is going to be so long I can't even post it, but I thought I'd try a good one for you guys. I got one more drag off of it, and I'd say it's toast. I think that's the end of it. So it looks like there's quite a bit left on this side, but as I slowly spin it around, there's not really anything left to grab over here. It's gone. So what'll happen now if I try to pick this up is it'll probably just crumble, which means cherry falling in your lap and whatnot. So sometimes you have to know when to say when, even though I want to grab it over here. If you look close, there's cherry right up to the edge. So there it is, lighting up on the wrapper itself. And that's nubbin 102. So hopefully you guys appreciate this. I didn't burn my fingers in vain for you. Good luck on your nubs, guys. I hope it works out for you. I hope some of you turn into pros, and look forward to seeing those picks. Have a good one, cats.